Good morning, everyone. I am IFBB WMBF Classic Physique Natural Bodybuilding Professional, Lamont Gilchrist Epigenetics Coach, and trainer to world champions. Today, we're going to talk about a subject in the fitness realm. We're going to talk about losing muscle, gaining muscle, how do you gain muscle, muscle loss after aging, atrophy, and the difference between gaining muscle for performance, gaining muscle for athletic performance, and gaining muscle for overall body composition in comparison to strength. I know that's a lot. So first, let me start by saying a lot of people really don't understand the mechanics of muscle gaining, aging, muscle atrophy, losing muscle, building muscle, and what type of muscle you're actually trying to build. What activity is going to be conducive to the type of body that you're trying to develop. So, as a natural pro bodybuilder and a IFBB Classic Physique Pro, I have seen a lot of different tools, from anabolic steroids to drugs to just about all the different training regimens to diet. Being in this industry for over 25 years has shown me, and I have had interactions with a lot of different other professionals that have used a lot of different training regimens to try to build lean muscle. One thing that I was able to understand and to transfer over into my professional bodybuilding physique, classic physique career, and what I'm able to help athletes that I train and that train under me utilize in the muscle building or physique transformation or shaping process is the understanding of performance that I brought from my collegiate, high school, and professional athletic career in football, track, basketball, and all these other sports, gymnastics. One may say, well, how does this come into play? There is usually a direct correlation with the path that you start down at an early age into the type of signaling, the amount of mitochondria, the different types of muscle fibers, the adaptations of the different types of muscle fibers that's going to predispose your genetic material into a epigenetic evolution towards the lifestyle or what it is that you're doing. Now, I know that sounds actually pretty simple and very direct. If you are a sprinter, regardless if you are fast or not, if you continue to sprint, your body will make sprinter adaptations. If you are a marathon runner, regardless if you are a great marathon runner or not, if you continue to run marathons, your body will make marathon adaptations. So what I mean by that is, in some sports, and I use a sprinter to a marathon runner because we're talking about running, but in some sports, even in football, volleyball, basketball, whatever sports that you're looking at, different positions, different athletes, different requirements or job requirements inside those sports require different muscle fibers, different reaction time, a whole bunch of different variables. So the more that you continue to place your body in a situation where you're dealing with such variables, you will get the adaptations to support the variables that you're placing your body in. So how does this transfer or translate over to building muscles, physique, competition, and what it was that I was telling you that this video is about? As you come from a young person into puberty, you have developed pretty much all the fat cells, muscle fibers, and everything that you're going to develop for the most part. You do get some young muscles, and if you take some anabolics, you can actually create new muscle. But in most cases, a lot of the muscle building is going to be energy storage, is going to be hypertrophy, and adding on to muscle fibers, or expanding or building muscle fibers because of hypertrophy or whatever type of signaling that you're sending to that muscle fiber. Believe it or not, a lot of that is going to be mental, neurological, the neurological signals that go to your muscle, how strong the signals are. Like you can see someone who is 120 something pounds, clean 300 and something pounds. When I was a collegiate athlete, I was able to, at 170 something pounds, to squat 600 pounds. Not because I had a lot of muscle fibers, just because of the signaling and the type of muscle fibers that I had, and the leverage and the overall intestinal fortitude of being strong allowed me to do those type of feats. And so I always continue to train and to push my body in that direction, so that I can still, 30, 20 some years later, do a lot of feats. When I was at the peak, or at my youngest point, when I was pushing massive weight and jumping and running and sprinting pretty fast. The other variables is going to be definitely nutrition, hormones, how much you abuse your body, collagen, vitamin D, sodium, and a whole bunch of other aspects of how or what it is that you're using to rebuild material, or not be deficient in the material as you're performing the muscle building process, or the work that will present a signal to tell the muscle to get stronger, get faster, become more explosive, build, add more mitochondria, become more aerobic or anaerobic, and to transfer over, or to move over towards, fast twitch, slow twitch, B2, different types of muscle fibers. So if you want more information about how to truly build muscle as you're aging, all the different components of how to slow down muscle wasting, especially if you don't have a neurological or a disability that's going to cause atrophy, you can contact me on my website, www.lgfitnessmessiah.com. You can message me. You can join my group on Facebook, the Zulu group, and see the latest in nutritional, exercise, science, and other information. Once again, my name is Lamar Gilchrist. Thanks.